Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome again to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have another of our videos from the country of Italy. We have Italian coins from the 1950s. We have the 1 lira coin from 1954, the 5 lira from 1954, the 10 lira from 1954, the 20 lira from 1958, the 50 lira from 1955, and down here underneath we have the 100 lira coin from Italy from 1956. Now these are all coins that have been demonetized with the coming of the euro, but they're also all coins that are very, very easy to find in the world coin market, and that's because tons of these babies were made and they stayed in circulation, most of them, until 2002. So let's start with this one. This is the 1 lira coin. And so when we talk about Italian coins, people often say, like, I don't get it. Is it 1 lira, like L-R-I-A, or 1 lira, like L-I-R-E? And it turns out that, if I can get the light here right, it's both. If there's only one of them, it's a lira, L-I-R-A. If there is more than one of them, the plural is L-I-R-E. So this is a 1 lira coin, L-I-R-A coin from 1954. It is an aluminum coin. As you might be able to tell from the shine, it's incredibly light. It only weighs 0.625 grams, 17.2 millimeters in diameter and 1.2 millimeters in thickness. If we look at this on here and try to figure out what this is, we see there's a 1, there's a 1954, there's the mint mark R, and there is a cornucopia. And a cornucopia is we sometimes call it a horn of plenty, and it has like the food and the, a lot of times it'll have like fruit or fruit and vegetables coming out of it. On the reverse side, we see scales of justice, and this is one that we don't see many Italian coins. There's a reason for that in some sense, and that is because this coin was incredibly invaluable. It just was not worth much to buy anything with. This particular coin, they started minting it in 1951 and stopped minting it in 2001. And some people are very partial to these coins because they couldn't buy much. So you see it says REPVBBLICA ITALIANA around the outside. It has the says Romagnoli right here, and maybe we can blow that up a little bit. That is the engraver of this coin, who was Giuseppe Romagnoli. And then there are those scales of justice in the middle. The next coin we're going to look at is the 5 lira coin. So we're moving up to L-I-R-A on this one. Again, it's a 1954. Again, it's an aluminum coin. I should say that the 1 lira coin, there were a lot of them made. In 1954, there were 41 million. On the 5 lira coin, there were even more made. In 1954, they made 436 million of these. So that's why they're easy to find on the market, the World Coin Collectors Market, because 354 million of these, which were in circulation until 2001. And so this is the 5 lira coin. It has a value, has the 5, has the mint mark, has 1954, and has a beautiful dolphin on here just swimming right around the 5. I should say these coins are smooth on the edge. And on this side, it's kind of an odd one, and many people don't know what this is. And it's kind of hard to figure out until I tell you what it is, because once I tell you, you say, oh yeah. So this is a rudder, like a ship's rudder or a boat's rudder that comes off the back for steering. So this is one of the Italian coins, seafaring coins. REPVBBLICA ITALIANA. Again, We look down at the bottom and we see it's another Romagnoli down here. On this particular coin, we see there's a dot there also. And this coin is 1 gram in weight, so it's a little bit more, weighs a little bit more than the 1 lira. This is a 5 Lire coin, L-I-R-E, and again, as I said, there were 436 million of them made. Next, we have the 10. And the 10 coin is a little bit bigger, you see, because I have to drop the magnification on there. The 10 Lira coin, which has the 10, and it has 2 ears of wheat with the value in the middle. And this is actually a nicely designed coin. Just the way that the wheat comes up and it goes off to the side and up like almost bristles. And then the leaves of the wheat are down here. The 10, how the 10 kind of goes over the bristles of the wheat. Again, a smooth edge. And again on the back, it's like, what's this? But then we remember that the seafaring coin had a rudder on the back, and the wheat or farming coin, makes sense, doesn't it? Has a plow. So this is a plow that would have been pulled by a horse. 1954, there were still plenty of plows being pulled by horses. And this one, it would actually till the soil. REPVBBLICA ITALIANA, the plow, and the R here. This coin was made from 51 to 2001, and again, demonetized in 2002 with the coming of the euro. In the 1954 version, there were 95 million of them produced. Next up is the 20 Lira coin, and this one you'll notice is quite different. It's a different material. It's an aluminum-bronze. It's a different color, of course, the bronze kind of does that. It's a different styling altogether. And we have L.20 for 20 Lira. We have oak leaves here, which it's funny because we see those on many of the German coins too. That seems to be a motif of health and nature and well-being. We have the 1958 here in the mint mark R. If we tip it up, we see this one. Interesting. We've moved on to a reeded edge. And on this one, we see it says REPVBBLICA ITALIANA. And again, if we go way down low, we see that this is not a Romagnoli. This is a Pietro Giampaoli. Giampaoli. And my Italian speech is just awful, I know. In this one, we have the symbol of Italy facing to the left. And here, this is actually a pretty nice one. If you look at the details in her hair, the way it's set up, the kind of braided look, just a nice portrait. The 20 Lira coin was made from 57 to 2001. It weighs quite a bit more. It weighs 3.6 grams, 21.25 millimeters in diameter, and 1.6 millimeters in thickness. And in 1958, there were 80 million of these made. Now, these ones are a little harder to find. They were not produced every year. They were produced 57, 58, 59, 68, 69, and so on. So they're a little harder to find. They're a nice looking coin, and they have a little bit more value to them. They're probably worth 30 or 40 cents US. Moving on to the 50 Lira coin, which we have seen plenty of these. And the 50 Lira coin from 1955, we've talked about this in a couple other videos. We have the mint mark, we have the L50, we have the carving of a Vulcan god with a hammer and an anvil. 1955 here. If we turn it over, we see that it is, it's a reeded edge, but we can't see the reading. Ah, there we go, because you can hear it. And then on the back, we have the symbol of Italy facing to the right on this one, instead of the left as the 20. And it says REPVBBLICA ITALIANA. Again, a slightly different figure. You see the laurel leaves in the hair. And finally, we have the 100 Lira coin, and that one we definitely is way bigger. Oh, I should say that the 50 Lira coin is 6.25 grams, 24.8 millimeters in diameter, 1.95 millimeters thick, so it's pretty big. But this one is really big. So this is 27.8 millimeters in diameter and 8 grams, and it dwarfs all the others. If we put the 20 and the 50 on there, you see how small they are compared to this. This is a big coin. It's bigger than an American quarter and smaller than an American half dollar. 100 lira. On this one we see that we have Minerva, goddess Minerva, facing to the left. And she has an olive tree, a great symbol of Italy. The R back here, the 1956 on there. And then if we flip it over, we see that we have, again, the Repubblica Italiana backside. And again, the engraver on this one is Romagnoli. So we've gone, which is interesting, right? We did Romagnoli on everything that we looked at except for the 20 Lira coin. So every coin that we looked at today was a Romagnoli except for the 20 Lira coin, which was a Giampaoli. So that's all we have today for our coins from the great country of Italy. These are all 1950s coins. And if you're interested in coin videos, please subscribe to our DC Coin World International Coin channel. And if you have any comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments section. Thank you for